Wants to throw on first down. It's complete. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
Makes the catch. It's Castle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
To the air on second down. Got his man. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line in this offense. More than threatening. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be huge. Wants to adjust the pattern. From the gun, looking for a man. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. The receiver will not get it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down.
And sometimes I think there are decisions, and you've got to make the tough decisions, and that's your job. That's why you get paid the big bucks, but I'm taking the lead. I'm kicking the field goal. I'm taking no chances.
He got it, and they've regained the lead.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights. All the pressure, all the eyeballs on him, he delivered.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Gonna take a shot. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His 2nd big game-changing play in this football game.
This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Trying the left side. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
The Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Duke! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that, and they'll bring it out to the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Going deep. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing?
It's such a hard time. You know the clock's ticking. You know you're down. You got to force the ball down the field. But guess what? So does the defense. They knew the vertical routes were coming. They broke on the football, and that does not look good for this ball game.
Might be changing the route. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take the deep shot. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. And the Blue Devils send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and look for room. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The play action fake. He wants a big play here late. They almost had another interception. They're trying to set records out there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Third down coming after the incompletion. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he makes the catch inside the 20. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. And the Dogs will have it 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
They were really starting to put a drive together. But after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He will not pick up the 1st down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Brown. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Brown. The Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll throw on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
He's got it, and more than enough for a 1st down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this. As they move the chains on 4th down. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24.
Encroachment defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Line gets set, 1st down. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football, bleed the clock, let the...
It's a fake. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. Pulled down for the tackle.
Offside defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
And this kicker is turning into old rope. And they fake. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. That one will be incomplete, and as the saying goes, you do that on 1st down, and you probably just played yourself.
Well, that is not the way they drew up the fake field goal. Nothing looked good about that, and no surprise that that attempt failed.
Encroachment defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without score. Touchdown, Blue Devils! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Guess they wanted to make sure they rubbed a little salt in the wound here down the stretch.
And it's your job to stop it. Keep playing football. I like it when the offense keeps the foot on the accelerator. It's your job. If you don't like it defensively, do something about it.
He'll set up to throw. Under fire. He's got it in the end zone for the 2, but will it stand? There is a flag down.
Offside.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so